How did you, because a lot of writers, talking about more the writers or the other people who might, for them, it was just getting out of their comfort zone. What do you tell them to kind of deal with the nerves and to kind of get themselves out of their comfort zones?
So we had classes with the group, right? Yep. With Aaron and myself both teaching different aspects of things. And then working with people individually, one-on-one with their stories. We were traveling by train. It was kind of fun because I realized standing in between cars on a train is a really good place to practice your story because it's so loud. Yep. You can project. Yeah. You can't do it in the train car.
Right.
But you can stand there, me and the person who's working on their story, and really just do their story for me. I think for a lot of people that was just doing it for me. I'm just sitting there, and they're standing up, and I always tell people, stand up.
Yep.
It's different.
Yep.
Being standing up. Your voice is different. Everything is different. It's not the same as sitting in a chair and doing it. And if you're going to move around. And then just doing that for me, I think for a lot of people, that sort of dry run and working on it and kind of going, that's really good. I think that would be a really good ending. Let's say that's a really funny line, like whatever it is, or powerful beginning. And yeah, people took to it. They generally do. You know, I mean, obviously these are people motivated to take this trip and engage in it, but it's still intimidating.
No, I mean, I may be motivated and engaged to do something specifically because it is so uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
So good for them. But I think, I think that makes a lot of sense. Having someone there who's the expert that's giving me this one-on-one attention is really going to help me. I can mess up. He's already seen it all. There's nothing too horrible or stupid or wrong that I can say or do. So having that one-on-one attention has got to be really reassuring.
And people, have the usual things they're freaking out about, which is
like
if I forget everything.
Right.
That's a big thing.
Actually, you know what? I still have. So I did do a lot of theater in high school. But I haven't done any for a long, long time, since high school, I guess, other than this kind of stuff. But actual theater, I haven't done since high school. And I will have dreams periodically where I'm on stage forgetting my lines.
And you're naked.
And I'm naked. And, and everyone's pointing.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because at the time, I mean, I obviously must have had some anxiety, but it surprised me that 10 years, 20 years, 30 years later, I would still have the echoes of that anxiety coming up,
Yeah. I've had those moments, where, and again, this is why, it's tricky to memorize things word for word.
Right.
Actors call it going up, right? When you just completely, you don't even know what play you're in, much less what line comes next.
Right.
But and for the audience, it probably looked like just, they barely registered because I've seen video of it, but in my mind, it felt like 2 minutes where I'm like I'm looking at my feet and thinking, what comes next?
Right.
So I think for a lot of people, that's what they're freaked out about. And I just try to tell people, don't memorize it. Think of your chunks and think of it in these scenes, like in the office, in your car, the talk with your boss, the date, whatever it is. And don't freak out about it because the audience doesn't know what you didn't do.
Right.
They don't know.
Right.
You don't need to or make a joke out of it. Just say, it's still so traumatic. I'm freaking out about it right now.
Right.
Whatever it is, something. Just have fun with it. It's okay. It's okay.